Yo, 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 what up, though? It's your boy L to the Izzo. How y'all doing, man? Welcome to On the Way Up podcast. So just checking in with y'all again and letting y'all know that everything is smooth. Shout out to my daughter, Leilani. She is at the hospital right now. Of course, a lot of you know me and my wife just had a daughter back in February on the 20th, and she's born prematurely. So, she's still at the hospital doing her thing, fighting every day, learning, getting used to the bottle and everything like that, still growing and getting off the oxygen, so she's breathing on her own. My girl is a fighter. She out here rocking it out, and I can't wait to go see her today. So that's why I'm here podding right now, so I can go do that and handle other business. But before I start this episode 7, welcome to On the Way Up. We are on the way up, baby, and it's just all about patience and at right time. But on our way up, we're gonna pay homage right now. We're gonna pay homage to my beautiful, lovely, gorgeous, strong, confident queen wife, Alexandria. I want to start giving this monologue and giving the flowers to my wife because she is remarkable. I know we have our differences like everybody does in marriages, but she is so strong, and I want to thank her so much for giving me the highest honor. The highest honor that you can give a man is a child, and you did that, knowing the consequences, knowing what could happen, and you stayed strong throughout the whole period, even though the whole period wasn't great how it should have been, but it's going to be great going forward and raising our daughter together. And I just want to thank you so much for you just being you. Thank you for being, the mother that you are, the woman that you are, the wife that you are. Just thank you. And I'm always going to keep praying for you to get better. And as far as, getting the areas that you want to do, always going to uplift you, always want to encourage you. And I'm never going to stop loving you, no matter what. We are a team, and it's us against the world. And I want you to know that and understand that, I'm here to the end, So thank you again for being the person that you are, my friend, my best friend, who I never would take advantage of and take for granted. You are the woman of my life, and without life without you, honestly, I think I would be lost out here in these streets. So I don't want to be lost. I want to be found and with you and continue to grow and get old and have, grandkids along the way, when all that's all said and done. But right now, I just want to cherish you and let you know that you are a great person, and I love you to death. Love you to life. There we go. All right. So what I wanted to talk about today, now that I got all that greatness out the way, is being a parent after 10 years. Again, being a parent again after 10 years. Those who know me, I have a son. His name is Lawrence Jr. He's, lived with his mom, and, we co-parent, parallel parent, or whatever parent you want to call it. That's what we're doing, and we have him together. But, he lives with her. I'm trying to get my, custody back and get my visitation and all that back due to, my lifestyle and me moving forward. It hindered me from, being with my son. And it's not an excuse. I still pay my financial supports. But as far as seeing him and being around with him, I'm not able to due to the fact of court order. But anywho, we're getting lawyers set up, and we will revisit that situation, when I'm ready, as far as having all my documents and everything together, because this is a case that is not going to, just go around overnight. It's going to be a fight for sure. So I'm preparing myself, and I don't want to go and jump into some shit when I'm not ready. So when I have all my documents and everything in order, which I'm pretty much 80% there now, just trying to find a lawyer. That's all. Find somebody reasonable who's not for the bullshit, who's trying to get the shit done, and it can help a brother out. You did? But I had my son, right? 10 years later, fast forwarding, now I got, it's like 11 because it's 2023. My son was born in 2012. So it's 11. Anywho, it's still just a thrill. It's something that honestly I didn't think by now. I'm like, all right, I passed the 35 mark. I'm 37. I'm like, I don't see, me having another kid. Got married, You know, I'm like, okay, it's a possibility. She's interested. I'm not, you know, forward or against it. You know, it's honestly, if the Lord if the Lord lets it happen, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But Leilani came, and bam, she came early. Like, look, let me up out of here. I can't be in this womb too long. I can't wait till May. I gotta come out now. So I'm ready. Get me out of here. Premature or not, I'm a warrior. I'm a fight. I got people looking after me and looking over me. Got my angels. I got my parents. I'm good. Get me out this womb. She came. And honestly, you know, being a father in general is a joy, right? It's a joy when especially when you're able to be a father, like, you know, actually have your kid with you and be around you and all of that. And I'm not even getting into all of that because that's just a different type of time. And I'm not even on that right now. But having that you know, that first kid is always a joy, right? And you always, especially for a guy, when you have a boy, it's like, oh yeah, hell yeah, you're gonna be a junior, we gonna do this, we gonna do that, cool. Years later, come down the line, if you're a certain age, say you're about 33, 34. I had my son when he was 20, no, when I was 27. I'm about to say he. When I was 26 going on 27. So I'm 37 going on 38 because this is the 11th year. It was a joy, you know. I was my first, you know, yeah, my first kid is a boy, which I'm happy of, and you know, whoop-de-whoop. And then fast forward into now having and it was great. Like, you know, you playing the baseball, you know, you shooting around, playing hoops, playing the video games, you're doing manly boy stuff, you know, playing with the Hot Wheels. Like, that shit is lit, right? Lit. Go to the batting cages or go play putt golf or just something fun. You know, it's always good to have that little kid, that little mini you that you can, you know, take under your wing and teach them the right way, teach them right things versus things that we have learned and we taught and we grew up on. To now having a daughter. Man, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, having a daughter really changed my focus in life, or I would say my outlook on life. Like, honestly, a lot of things that, you know, I was so appealed to, I don't really care about that shit. Like, I don't really care about, you know, having all the kicks, even though I'm about it because that's just what my line of, you know, hustle is. You know, I do restorations. I do sneaker restorations where I clean, restore your kicks. I get your shit together. And I got an icebox machine to get your joints re-icy. The Kicks Mechanic Restorations is up and running. I will have my price points and I will drop my Instagram actually coming this week. So stay tuned for that. But, you know, that's just my hustle. And now that, you know, you have a daughter and it's like you really want to be at your best. Like, because we have so many oftentimes, especially with my generation, where these women nowadays, you know, modern women are the way they are because of the fathers in the home. You know, you do have a lot of your two-parent household. Daddy was there, daddy was guiding her, daddy was giving her the good gems and jewels and things like that. Then you have the ones that was there but really not giving any gems and jewels, and the mother was still, she clashing with the mom, and the relationship with the father is good, but it could be greater. You know what I'm saying? If there was a little bit more love and attachment to it. It's always the daddy working, too busy. So the daughter's there, but she's just like, but she sees her father and how she treats the mom. And she's learning how to stand for her femininity through the mom because of her dad doing what he's supposed to do. Then you have the ones who don't have their fathers at all, you know, fatherless. Then they, you know, their moms just being moms, and they in and out of relationships, and they're all around all different types of dudes. So as a girl, you know, they soak up a lot of shit that they see from the father and other men that comes along in their life. They scumbags. That's what they're gonna be used to and accustomed to. And then a lot of women, I think, suffer from that because they don't see they don't really recognize or think back to, like, damn, you know, watching my mom be a single mom and dealing with Harry, Terry, and Carrie, and like, oh shit, like, all them shits didn't work out well. So now a lot of these women are reliving their mother's lives, and father and sons are doing the same thing from fathers and mothers as well, because we were raised in a single parent household with a woman. So we see our moms doing things just some of us do the same shit. And I just want to be that good example. I want to be in my best light. I want my daughter to look at me like how my other kids look at me, as a superhero. Like they call me Batman. I want to be that guy where it's an example, a good example, okay, of what a man should look like, and also how a man treats the woman, period. Not just her mother, but just a woman, period. And see how a man is supposed to treat a woman, love a woman, physically uplift a woman. All of those good qualities that I have and want to sharpen and possess. I want to make it a lot better, to when my daughter's here, she's able to understand and she's able to see me. She like, damn, that's a good fucking dude. He treats my mom like she's a god. And I don't want it to get to a point where the way I treat my wife and the way I'm going to do and be better at it or whatever, I don't want her to get the big head and think that that's how all men should be, in the sense where she's holding all these men to my standards. Like I want you to be my dad. I don't want her to pick a guy just basically solely on me, but just the example that I'm setting. You know what I'm saying? The example that I'm setting, I want my daughter to see that. So just having a daughter, man, it's pressure, period, to be a parent. But it's for a man, it's really, really good. It's a lot of pressure, because you gotta be on your best shit. You don't want your daughter to go around and grow up and being in this world dealing with, the 20-something-year-old you or the high school you, or any type of dudes that you used to roll with and right? You like, damn, dog, he was a cool dude, but he was out here playing. I don't want my daughter to fall victim to that. I know she's going to have her life and she's going to go through things and have relationships. Yeah, but I want her to be able to pick smarter ones. And how I can help her do that and push her to that point is just be the best dad I can be, and be on my best shit, and let my daughter see exactly how a man's supposed to show up, lead, protect, provide, all of that. And not let her just, fall for Johnny the Glazer and Ronnie Racecar. I don't want my daughter to fall for that. I want her to really look at life from a very different perspective, a perspective of her own, and something that's more intelligent. Don't fall for the norm. Don't go into doing what every kid is doing. You know what I'm saying? If they doing some shit that you feel in your gut is not right, nah, go to the left. We're not doing that. And that's what I want to do. I want to just be that great example for my daughter. Because now, I get the chance to, be here. With my son, I can't be with him as far as like him waking up to me every day. Like, I would love for my son to live with me and to be around me and, be under me every day, and have him go to his mother on the weekend. Like, that would be great. That would be cool. I would be dope with that. Or 1 week on, 1 week off. Like, I would love that. That would be awesome if I can have that. That way I can have my son around his sister. I can raise him and show him, who he is by me living how I'm living. And he can get another side of himself, meaning from his dad. He's always around his mom, but he could be around his dad to see like, oh, that's where I get that from. That's where I get that from. That's the reason why I dress the way I dress, because look at my dad. I pick up on his tendencies. He's a flashy dude, or not so flashy, but he's clean. He likes to look good, likes to look nice, he likes to smell good. That's the reason why I do it. When I was growing up, man, my dad, he wasn't like the flyest dude, but he was fashionable. Like, my dude, he dressed. Like, dude was dressed. You know what I'm saying? My dad was never a bum or looked bummy. Not unless he was outside cutting grass or coming from work, you know what I'm saying? Work clothes, or even just going to the store, my man's was clean. It's the same way I am. I don't have to be all, fresh to death, but if I'm leaving out the crib, you damn sure it's gonna be some fresh kicks on. It's gonna be a dope ass hat. I'm gonna have some frames. I'm gonna have a nice little, either graphic t-shirt or polo. Nah, don't even rock polos like that unless I'm going to work, or I'm going to, some little event, something that's a little casual, but I'm chill mode. You know what I'm saying? I got on some short hoop shorts. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm about to throw my boys on. It's a Yeezy day today. It's nice outside. We're going to throw the Yeezys on. But, my dad was a fly guy, man. He always was well put. He always brushed his hair. He brushed his hair backwards. Fortunately for me, I'm bald, so I can't brush shit. But this beard, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But anywho, yeah, I want my son to pick up on those good qualities. So with me wanting to do that for my son, I definitely for damn sure want to pick that up, want my daughter to pick up the same thing. However my wife acts around her, I want her to pick up a lot of good qualities from, her mom. And me as well. Like, it would be dope if I'm pretty sure my daughter's gonna be a lot like me, or a very similar version of me, because because they say that daughters, are like a mirror of their fathers. So I'm damn sure, and she's already funny. That's the crazy part. She's already funny. She's already rebellious, which I was. You know what I'm saying? I had my little rebellious ways, or wanting to fight the system or question the system. So she has her little feistiness. She has her little, little attitude. So I already know she's gonna have some dad for sure. And now that I can, have her around and just wake up every day to my daughter being home, like, I just really cannot wait for the day they say, you know what? Because all we're waiting on is for her to take 100% of the bottle. That's it. And still be able to maintain and grow weight. Once she does that, girl, home on. She home. She's home, for sure. So waiting for that moment, and we'll be able to really get it in. And I could just have that familiar feeling of just waking up, hearing my baby in the next room, just making noises, and I'm going to pick her up. Hey, baby girl, I miss that. Fellas, if you act like you don't miss, like you single fathers, fathers who co-parent and you don't have a kid, if you think every day, not just on 3 days, not just on a weekend where it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you waking up to them, and now I'm talking about being able to wake up to them every day like you used to. You can't tell me that's a joy. You can't tell me that's not a joy. That's definitely a joy. For sure. For sure. But yeah, man. I just can't wait for her to come home. It's gonna be a blast. Even just going up there, because I'm going up there after this. Gotta run a few errands, and I'm going to go see my daughter. And I'm about to go. Can't talk right now. I'm about to go be a girl dad. And we gonna have a good time. The mom, she's already there. My wife, she's already there right now. She left this morning after she dropped the kids off. So yeah, we're gonna have some good fun. But yeah, let me know in the comments, fellas, how does, and even ladies, like, how do you feel about if you have a large gap in children? Say if you have a teenager now, like, where they're 13, 14, 15, or you have a 13-year-old and a 10-year-old, or a 13-year-old, 14-year-old and a 9-year-old, whatever. But if you have 2 kids, and the next time that you got pregnant again was 10 years later, and you're about mid-30s, late 30s, early 40s, and you have another child, that means you got to get your ass up. Ladies, you got to pump. Fellas, you got to help clean the bottles. Fellas, you got to, whatever urge she has, You got to go take care of that. You got to do all the massaging. And of course, you're going to gain weight too, fellas. Trust me. You're going to gain weight. I gained weight. Oh my God. I weighed at least 155, 156 before my daughter was actually, well, no. When she was still in the womb, I'll say about January. I was like January, February, I was 150 something. Now I'm at 183. Bro, it's time to get back in this That's why I switched my little location in the dungeon down here doing these shows, so I could set up my gym that I was shooting the shows in front of. I could just leave that just straight to workout, get my, I ain't got to move nothing. Everything is set in each area. We good. So gonna be in my little hut right here. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot better anyway. I like this. Put something on behind me and get it, get it cracking, man. Get it nice and cozy around here in these streets. Down here in the dungeon, in the tunnel. Ooh. But yeah, man, let me know in the comments. Let me know what y'all think in the comments as far as, how, being a parent after 10 years or 12 years, like, what? You got to relive all of that. You was already like at a moment where, okay, I think I'm done. We good, no more kids. And then bam, 10 years later, 12 years later, me and my sister are 12 years apart. So it's like, damn. I know my mom was like, damn, I thought I was done with this shit, but here you go. You popping out of nowhere. All right, y'all, that's it, man. That's my story about how I feel as being a parent after 10 years, and also giving a little dedication to my wife, my lady, my heart, my joy, my everything. Always and forever. BC4E. All right, man. Let me know in the comments. Also, please like, share, and subscribe to the video. I will be posting this video up on Monday, but I'll have the shorts going so you guys will see the shorts, kind of give you the anticipation of the show, and you'll be able to drop it up on Monday on your way to work. It will drop in the morning or possibly in the afternoon, depending on how fast this uploads to YouTube. It takes a little while, man. I don't know why. It's just all these technicalities and all this extra bullshit that be going on with this stuff, man. Whatever. Airways is the airways. Y'all know how it go. But anyway, man, if you didn't know, now you know. It's your boy Lodat. I'm out. Peace.